am hosting an outdoor Mother's Day dinner party. Zoe is sick and out of office. There's looking like there might be thunderstorms. It's the day of the party. It's Thursday. It's 11:43 currently. We've been up and doing stuff since earlier this morning, but we're just starting to check in with you guys now. Weather is looking iffy, of course, because of course, it's looking like scattered thunderstorms right during the party time frame, exactly from the start of the party to the end of the party. Right now it's sunny and beautiful, and it's been sunny and hot and not really rainy over the past couple days, but of course today, right during the party time frame, there's looking like there might be thunderstorms. So that is extremely unfortunate, being that this is an outdoor dinner party and I am not prepared to have a plan B as far as hosting this many people for a sit-down dinner, which is the whole point of the party. Yes, I do have my table. This holds 8 people maximum, and then I have 4 bar stools. So that's like about 12 people that I can comfortably seat sort of near each other for dinner. Even that's not ideal because this is supposed to be like a, you know, community togetherness situation, and that would completely ruin my whole decor setup. I have this really specific, you know, table setting that I'm trying to do, which I won't be able to do with just my normal table in here. So not only do I not have space, it completely cancels out my decor plan. Completely, you know, all my rentals that I got would not be used as far as the tables and chairs. I can't bring them in here. There's not space in here to set up the other tables and chairs in here. People have said before for other parties, like, oh, you should move your couch out of your living room and like set up some big thing in your living room. Move the couch where? There's nowhere to move the couch to. That's not an easy task. Even if there was somewhere that I could move it to, I mean, that would just be a lot of hoopla, and I don't know, I'm just not prepared to do that, to move the whole thing indoors. But if it rains, it rains. We're obviously not gonna sit out there in the rain, so we're gonna have to figure something else out. Right now, I'm just like, the show must go on. We're gonna go ahead and like start setting stuff up outside and just keep our fingers crossed, because I really wanna set up my outdoor setup, and I really wanna, at the very least, set it up and show you what it was supposed to look like as far as for photos and content and stuff. And then if I have to move it after, we have to come inside later, so be it, I guess. But I don't know, I'm kind of at a loss because I do not have a good plan B. So that's that on that. There's definitely a lot to do. I got my clipboard here. We don't have Zoe, and we don't have Zoe's perfect schedule that she normally makes, but I tried my best with making one. We got a couple of little DIYs to finish. I ended up going in a different direction with this thing. Like, I was gonna try and write the instructions for the love letters on this mirror, but that just was gonna be too hard. So I had these frames left over from my Great Gatsby birthday party. I just printed it out. That was so much easier, and it still looks nice. I also went ahead and printed out a menu just so that people can see it, to know what's gonna be served before they sit down to eat, even though we will have the other menu cards at their place setting. Sam did a great job figuring out how to do this decorative napkin fold to be able to slide the menu in there. So this is my plan for how I would set the table. We got the bloom bar. My mom is currently getting all the fresh flowers for that, as well as she's prepping all the food and gonna bring that over later. We still have to like hang the lights outside. I have like candles and lanterns, a lot. I mean, everything was prepared for outdoor setup. So a lot of stuff like that. Sam already folded all the napkins though, so that's one thing that's out of the way. These look really good. So I'm thinking I'm gonna more so start with stuff that, like, I'm not gonna set out the place settings until the last minute, just in case it does start raining. I don't want to have to just have set that out and then have to run and grab it. So I'm gonna try and like wait till the last minute for stuff like that. But I think right now I'm gonna go ahead and kind of start doing like the bloom bar. Like, I need to put this on our shelf. Okay, learning from my mistakes. I always forget to pre-prep. It's hard when it's these big sizes, but I need to de-stickify this a little bit. Otherwise it like won't let go of the lettering. I usually just do this.
What is that?
So you de-stickify it a little bit. It's not gonna rain today. It's not gonna rain today. Let me do my anti-rain dance.
Okay.
I'm eyeballing this because I don't have my Bosch premium laser level.
I'll stick back here.
Hopefully this peels good. Not sponsored by Cricut, but previously sponsored by Cricut.
What? Let's go.
Shout out Cricut.
Shout out Cricut.
It's on there. I struggled real bad. My problem I said I was having and the fact that I tried to de-stickify it, it was not de-stickified. Something about, I think, the texture of this, it's like not wanting to grip on here, so it's really hard to get it to transfer, so we struggled. The R looks good.
Yeah.
The R is the only one that like went on correctly. That's just gonna have to be good. Enough. Don't have the flowers yet, but I'm thinking these are gonna go like so. Sam pointed out a very good point. Since I thrifted all of these vases for the Bloom Bar, they have these very ugly Goodwill stickers on them that we have to peel off one by one. And of course, they're not the good peel stickers. We're gonna use the hair dryer method and hope that that works. It's so hot. I don't wanna be hair drying stuff right now. Time to style my vases. Oh, look how cute. A few of these, cute. And it's sturdy enough. I mean, you would have to really like
Try and toss it over.
to knock it over, even if you tap it.
Bougie supervising.
Bougie. I would love to be able to reuse my paper flowers since we worked so hard making them. Love to give them another life. However, not sure how this is gonna look. All right, here's the configuration I landed on with help from Sam. I think it's cute. Obviously, this is the Bloom Bar, so flowers for the Bloom Bar. Since we're like doing it differently, that's showing, so I need to see if I have that green spray paint to touch that up real quick. But other than that, I think they look pretty good. All right, it is 1:40. Chef Tony's here. We're trying to figure out the food display situation. We didn't do a proper run of show ahead of time, so.
We got this.
I got all my little display trays. So cocktails are going on this side, food's going on this side. You have like two different kinds of flatbreads that are in pieces.
I mean, there's not that much of it. They can all go on one, really. And this is the hummus and pita.
Hummus and pita, flatbreads.
I don't need that.
Isn't there a third thing? Didn't you say bruschetta?
Bruschetta flatbreads.
Oh,
And then you want some kind of plates and or napkins here.
I don't have that.
Okay.
Isn't it finger food?
I have some clear glass plates at home I can bring.
Glass or
They're
plastic?
glass. They're glass.
And how many of them do you
I
have?
have a bunch.
Okay.
But so also for dessert, what are they gonna put the dessert on? Okay.
We'll come back to that. Crisis averted. I had extra plates. It pays to have a lot of stuff. All right, we got plates, we got our cute cups. These are gonna be, I do need to figure out how, now they're not clean. I need to figure out how we're gonna display these because they don't stack. Additional surface area. I got these from TJ Maxx on clearance and they just kind of match my vibes out here. So thought they might come in handy for something as far as like 2 levels of cups, like under
Just in case,
Under
like
and over?
backup cups under here. Do you have any fresh juices and stuff for the cocktails?
I have 3 juice carafes and an ice bucket with decorative ice. And then it's like liquor. It's displaying this somehow, the menu. This is a little mosquito repellent thingy. And then I got another one over there. I need to remember to light that one. That one you don't have to light. Shout out to the cocktail collection. I did a campaign with them recently. You might have seen it on my Instagram. And they sent me a little care package of all their different pre-mixed cocktails. So these are ready to serve straight out the bottle, just serve chilled. So they have Cosmopolitan, Espresso Martini, Margarita, Negroni, Manhattan, and an Old Fashioned. So I'm gonna set these out. That way everyone can kind of just choose their favorite cocktail, or they can mix their own cocktail with some of the mix-ins and fix-ins that I have in here. I have like vodka, tequila, gin. I also have all these seltzers down here. So just whatever anyone wants. They'll have options. And then I'll have juices, but I'll wait obviously to set those out. Almost almost forgot about our ice, our glitter ice that we tried to make. Let's see, big reveal. Well, there's a slight touch of glitter in a pink ombre situation.
I think that's pretty. I think it'll be cool regardless. I mean, it's mica, so whenever it melts, it'll make everybody's drink shiny and it'll be great.
Barbie ice. I should have did this for the Barbie party.
Ooh. Okay, that's way cool.
Gold flake ice.
That's awesome.
Not at all what I thought it was gonna do, but a pleasant surprise. And I'm gonna put it in my nice ice bucket, and I wanna kind of like have it be mixed together. I'm cricketing my text for our welcome sign that we made. So I've decided I'm gonna do, with black text, welcome. The party starts here. Also, it's 2:45. I still have to set the table after this, including all the flowers that I didn't get a chance to practice how I'm even gonna do that.
Bonus, it doesn't look like it's gonna rain.
Yeah, the rain is looking...
Is there any wood in this room for you to knock on? Oh, the sign.
Knock on wood.
There we go.
Here's my design. Same fonts from the Bloom bar. So welcome in cursive going across the top, and then the party starts here. We'll go on the curved thing. Hopefully I've got it measured right to kind of go here and here, and the welcome will go here. So let's cut it out and see, and then I gotta figure out how to arrange the flowers in there too. Okay, this is how it's supposed to work. Oh.
Seamless. Ooh.
I hate it.
Okay. All right. Wow. Just cut the party in half and then put the there and then party here.
I'm trusting you on this one.
Everything's fine. Oh. There's a lot of negatives.
Yeah. Maybe party should be like party.
You can do that if you want.
You don't sound supportive.
Well, why don't you hand paint party?
No.
Come on, dude. Take a chance.
I don't trust my
Just
hand
party.
painting skills.
And that way it'll be really crazy. That's sad. I don't like that either.
I don't like it.
The more I look at it, the more I'm like, no. That's better.
I hate it less. I still hate it a little bit, but I don't have time to care anymore.
It's giving basic Word document, you know?
I don't like it,
I
but I
hate
like
it.
it more than what it was gonna be.
Yeah.
The first time, okay? So it's an improvement and it's not hideous, but it's not my best work and I'm not proud. Moving on, because we don't have time. I have pool noodles that I want to use instead of floral foam. I think to help fill in, to have something to stick the flowers down into. That's actually like the perfect size. Done. Gonna bring it outside and then I need to set the table. I'm running low on time. Put the welcome sign here because people are gonna come around through the side gate and so they'll be entering like this. So I feel like that just makes sense, I guess. I don't hate it.
I like it.
It's all right. Cushioning the chairs. They have like these little Velcro straps that you gotta strap on over and over again. We're in the home stretch. I've mentally decided that what I was originally gonna do for my centerpiece is gonna be too hard and I never got a chance to practice it and I'm not confident in it. So I'm changing my plan to something a lot simpler. It'll still be cute, I think, but we are running out of time. So gotta get this table set and then I must jump in the shower and get ready while my mom finishes the food. Next, I got these little fabric table runners. It came in like a multi-pack on Amazon. They're just like textured pink fabric. So I want to do my little I want it like trailing off. Ow! And then connecting and swirling through.
Hello, I am going to cut basil for the fresh pesto.
You're not, oh, you are mic'd.
No. Do you mind if I cut some of your basil for fresh pesto?
Go cut the basil, woman.
Oh, look at these tomatoes. I'm making pesto, vegan pesto, for one of the pasta dishes. And the pesto needs lots of basil, which is a good thing she's got lots of basil. I heard you had a bell pepper out here too.
Yeah, and jalapenos.
Okay. All right, that'll work. I'm not putting jalapenos in anything, but I think this will be more than enough basil for all of my dishes.
Magical, mystical wonderland of wonder. There's drama. Nobody trip.
Nobody trip.
But I want the drama.
All
All right.
right, leave it.
All right.
Next thing.
Next thing. I was gonna do free-form flower arrangements with floral foam and all this crazy. Can't do it. So we're doing regular vases. They're gonna be all lit, so it's gonna be a really beautiful candlelit dinner. These are from my 30th birthday party as well. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Once again, y'all always worried about what you gonna do with all that stuff after the party. I'm gonna use it again. Don't worry about it. I gotta figure out how I wanna make these random mismatch of flowers look like something. I want it to be mixed yet balanced. If I kind of like spread one of each thing-ish. How many of these do I have? I only have 4, so maybe, well, these need to go in the short ones. Enough decorating. Time for the plates. Water glass goes on your right or left? I don't know. You'd think there'd be a more efficient way to do this, but. Last extra fabric thing, it just worked out, so I'm gonna put it on this one. And then this is our love letter station. Got instructions, got our box of stationery, our wax seal stuff. We got envelopes and cards. And a little Polaroid camera, cause why not?
Nice.
Ta-da! It is 6:12, T-minus about 15 minutes until the party officially starts. I am trying to finish up the bloom bar. My mom got all these flowers for me from Costco. I need to put water in here, make sure the flowers stay fresh. Everything's fine. It's just setting up the flowers, finishing the last minute stuff with the drinks and the food, and then I think that's it.
Yeah, really,
so
everything's good to
we're
go.
okay. I don't think anybody's gonna show up right at 6:30 anyway. Got our water in all 8 of these. And then I have a watering can here for people to put water in their vase. And then I also have garden shears so they can trim down their stems to fit whatever vase they're putting it in. All right, so we've got like various greenery filler all in the front and then in the back. Oops, I dropped the scissors in the water. I'm giving very much desperate housewife in my dress and heels. These are a little taller than I thought, but I mean, people will be able to
It's fine.
reach over. They'll figure it out, I suppose. I feel like I need a riser for the back level, so I'm gonna get my crates from the pantry. And then I have some leftover flowers that I don't wanna mess up my table color scheme with it. Oh, I could put them.
Yeah, you can put them in
Up on
vases
the-
up on the bar.
All right, got my crates. I wish I had all matching ones, but it'll be mostly covered with these. There we go, that's what it needed. Now it's giving flower shop. Lighting my citronellas so we can try to keep the bugs away. It's not gonna rain. I've never heard of rain. Rain, don't know her. Sam is in the pool, everybody. I repeat, Sam is in the pool. I'm lighting these more for the ambiance. Hopefully they might help with the bugs too, but they're kind of far away from where we're eating. It'll look nice at night when you can't see the box and you can see the flame. Lighting the candles to set the mood on the table just so it's ready when we do sit down and eat. The sun's starting to go down a little bit, so I feel like it's time. I'm happy with how the centerpiece turned out. It's not at all what I was originally gonna do, but it turned out cute, I think. Guests are arriving. They're helping themselves to some cocktails on the patio. My mom's just setting out the last few appetizers. Gotta get this party started. Ladies, when you get your cocktail, no rush, but we have a bloom bar over here where you can build your own bouquet to take home. Little flower arrangement. I'm gonna lead the way over here. Whatever vase you want, you know, whatever flowers you want, just have fun with it. I did put a little watering can so you can put water so they stay fresh, but I put scissors because depending on your base, you're gonna need to like trim it. I'll just do one of these. Like I know what I'm doing, I don't. Oh, and see, I forgot to put my water. I told you I don't know what I'm doing. And then, if you wanna, maybe we'll set them like next to your spot. That might be cute to add to the table. Oh, and then over here, this is a little sentimental little activity. I give credit to Sadie. This was her really cute idea.
This was a collaborative idea.
It was a collaborative idea. It's a little love letter station, so it's basically like writing positive affirmations to yourself. And you can like seal it up. This is a little wax seal thing, like where you melt the wax and then you stamp it. And so basically, you'll read it here, but it's just like open when you're having a bad day to remind yourself of your positive affirmations. So I'll light this candle so y'all can do the wax. But then, literally just as we were about to make our way over to the tables in the yard to have our beautiful candlelit open air dinner, raindrops started to fall. Thunder, lightning, the whole nine. Luckily, my girl Crystal was there, which you can see in the olive green jacket, and she ran to the rescue and immediately started grabbing everything off of the tables and started brainstorming on ways that we could still have the dinner outside. I genuinely did not have any space inside my house to set up these tables to be able to have all of us sit together, so we ultimately decided to move 3 of the 4 tables to the patio and just make space. Everyone immediately jumped up to help move the tables, chairs, and even grabbed all of the decor and tried to reset it so that we could still have the vibes. Of course, I was disappointed because I really had my heart set on the specific setup that I had out in the yard. And out of all the parties that I've thrown and close calls that I've had, this is actually my first time ever getting rained out. But I'm so thankful for my friends being so helpful and so understanding. It was all planned.
This is how you get initiated. See if you can have a positive attitude. If you can pivot.
Obviously, we can't control the weather, but
You still did a
I
good
really
job.
had my fingers crossed that this wasn't gonna happen. However, shout out to good friends
I love you.
who are ready to get up and help
We
no
can do
matter
this
what.
station over here. It's gonna be beautiful.
You can! I don't know what these lights do.
You can sit. This is nice because they can sit. What is it?
Ziya and Marion are making paper fans for us.
In under 30 minutes too.
Moved the whole party.
Girls can do anything.
Women in STEM.
Made 24 fans.
24 fans.
Ziya, shout out to Ziya.
Shout out to Ziya for the fans.
I think my favorite part about motherhood is I was rough growing up. So my son is also rough. And I'm doing better.
My name is Taylor. I have a 1.5-year-old daughter named Avery. She'll be turning 2 in September.
And if you have a 5, 6, or 7-year-old boy, you will be connected. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio.
Who is from
Oh
us?
yeah, it is.
Only us two?
What about you from Texas?
I'm from Texas.
Okay.
Houston?
We know a lot of Texas. Any Ohios?
Shout out to my mom for cooking on the food.
Yes, it's so toast to Reagan because seeing this growth is just very amazing. So shout out to Reagan.
The wind is picking up. It's giving tornado. The rain kind of stopped, but the wind started picking up, and we still had the glass vases from the Bloom bar sitting out there. When the wind picked up and knocked stuff over, knocked over the glass vases, glass broke across the patio. I went over there to try to help clean it up, and I guess, I didn't notice, but I guess I cut myself. I guess I stepped on glass. I had my shoes on, but I had those open-toed heels on. Apparently I cut myself. The wind was blowing, glass was breaking. I didn't even feel it. So I'm here putting on a Band-Aid. Meanwhile, everyone is, we had finished eating, I guess. This is just so chaotic. Oh my God. We have finished eating and now I'm just like, okay, the wind is picking up, the weather is getting bad. Everyone just like come inside. Then the plants are knocking over, like the wind is getting strong. It's so chaotic. This is I'm not gonna say it's the worst party I've ever thrown, but just in terms of the circumstances, it's definitely the worst because literally we got everything set up. We were about to sit down and eat. Then it started raining. As you saw, we had to move everything to the patio. That was not ideal. Okay, great, we finally got to eat, but then now the wind and the hoopla and I cut myself and I'm just like, bruh. But anyways, let me get back out there and try to bring this party to a close some type of way. I don't know. Everyone was running back and forth, ducking the rain and wind to bring everything inside. And then we tried to just set up a little makeshift station on my dining table with the Bloom bar and the love letters. That way we could still finish those activities. I served tiramisu and espresso martinis for dessert. We popped some champagne and we really just made the best of it. Of course, it wasn't aesthetically what I wanted it to be because inside my house was not set for hosting, but everyone still had a good time doing the activities, talking, mingling, meeting new people. And the community building aspect of bringing these women together was the most important part to me anyway. So in that regard, I think it was still a success.